Guys, I've got some big news to tell you, but I think I will wait till I've eaten first. Good afternoon, guys. How you all doing? I'm kidding. I've already eaten. I've been to work this morning, finished at 12, popped to Aldi, got some food. They didn't have any wraps for some reason this time, unfortunately. So I've had a chicken club sandwich. And now I am at Meadowhall Retail Park. I thought I'd pop here before I go to the cinema. But I also thought, whilst I'm sat here, I'm going to start vlogging and tell you my big news, because I do have big news. And I've kind of known about this since, not last Tuesday, I think Tuesday before that. Or maybe Tuesday before that. I can't remember. I think it was actually before. I think I've known since I last vlogged. Anyway, without further ado, I will reveal it. It's not a massive secret. So the news is, on Thursday is my last day as a customer delivery driver, because I have a new job. I know, me. I'm going back to my steel roots. I'm going to be a heat treatment operative again, this time at a different company to the one I was at before. Yeah, I've been applying for jobs for a while now, and I've had a few interviews here and there, but this one was promising and they wanted me, so I said yes. The reason is because I've said before, I love being a customer delivery driver. It's a fantastic job. I just don't get enough hours, therefore I'm not getting enough money, and I've been getting by over the past however long I've been driving vans. I'm not saying I've been skint, I've just, I've not been able to save up for holidays or new things that I want. With this new job, I will be able to, because I've got plans and I need the money for those plans, so that's the only reason I've jumped ship, basically. I actually did apply for another customer delivery driver job at Asda, because it was advertised as 40 hours a week, and when I went for the interview they were saying, oh, it's 22 and a half hours a week, and I'm like, I was told it was 40. And because it was a different person to who had advertised it, she had to contact the person, and she came back saying it was up to 40 hours. There's going to be plenty of overtime, you can put that in and get it up to 40 hours. And I'm like, I've heard all of this before at the current job I have. I don't remember which Tuesday it was. It was a Tuesday, I think it was 3 weeks ago, where I got the phone call saying I got the job at this heat treatment place, and I verbally agreed to it. And that very day I put my notice in, and then the next day I had Asda ringing me up saying, we're giving you the job, and I'm like, too late, I've already picked up another. But honestly, I've been telling people, even my managers where I work now, if they gave me 40 hours a week, I wouldn't be going anywhere, because I really do love the job. I'm going to miss it, especially being able to go out to the Peak District all the time. Oh, that reminds me, on Thursday, I ended up going to Padley in Grindleford 3 times in one day. First one, a regular customer, not a problem. The second one, it was a whole new address I'd never seen, but it said Upper Padley, Grindleford, and I'm like, okay, I don't know this one, so I'm going up and down Upper Padley, and it's very difficult in a van. You've got to find the right place to turn it around to go back the other way, because it's all single lanes, it's a trail basically. And eventually I was starting to, I was like 10 minutes late to where I should be, so I pulled the van over, rung the customer up, and she says, oh, it's a place that I'm hiring, I'll give you the number for the person who owns the house. I says, okay, fair enough. So she sent me that. I rung him up, he asked me where I was, so I said, I'm just gone past the bridge over the river. He says, I'm 90 seconds away, I'll be there with you in 90 seconds. I says, okay, fair enough. 5 minutes passed by, another phone call, where are you? I says, I'm just over the bridge, past the river. He says, I can't see you. And I'm like, I've gone past Grindleford train station. He went, Grindleford? I went, yeah, why? The house is in Edale. I'm like, that's not what it says on the address, or on the address on the device that I use. Apparently she'd given the wrong address for the place. So obviously I couldn't deliver because our store does not deliver to Edale, unfortunately. So I told him, well, I can't deliver to there, and he says, oh, that's going to be a conversation with the lady. And I says, okay, I'll ring her. Told her what were happening. She didn't seem very happy. She's like, what do I do? I says, you'll have to call customer services and talk to them, maybe try and rebook it. She's like, no, I'll just have to do a refund then. I'm like, that's up to you. Oh man. So I've been going up and down Upper Padley for nothing, reversing up long trails and trying to find places to turn around. Thankfully, the third time I went that day, it was not actually in Upper Padley, it was lower down, and I remembered the place, so that was easy. Yeah, I'm definitely going to miss going out to the Peak District all the time. Right, anyway, now that I've told you my big news, I'm going to head into the shops. I've got 45 minutes before the film starts. I'm off to watch The Fall Guy. I've still not watched it yet. And there's another film out now, Bad Boys, that I want to watch. Yeah. So anyway, I'm going to pop into the charity shop, the big one, and then I might go in Poundland, I don't know, or B&M, or The Range. I'm not really wanting to buy anything, just want to have a look around. On another thing, I remember to bring a t-shirt and my jogging bottoms to get changed into after I finish work. The one thing I forgot was shoes. So now I'm having to wear my work boots. My feet are not happy about it. They're grumbling at me. I don't know if you can hear them. Anyway, I'm gonna pop into the shops now. Well, like I predicted, I didn't buy anything. Almost bought a t-shirt though, but then I remembered I've got that many t-shirts that my wardrobe is just rammed full of t-shirts, so I don't need any more. So I decided, nah. I also spotted season 3 of Star Trek on DVD in there. I do want to get all of Star Trek on DVD that I haven't already, but I want to start from the beginning. And also it was £8 from a charity shop. I'm pretty sure I can buy it brand new at that price, or near enough that anyway, so I decided against it. Anyway, I'm now going to head to the cinema. Yeah, just finished watching the movie. I'm sure I'll review it at some point one day. I still got another one to review and I keep forgetting to do it. Forgot to mention, with me starting this new job, I'm going to be working shifts again. I think only mornings and nights, but apparently I'm going to be doing a lot of 12 hours because that's kind of the thing that they do. So I'm going to be having to get used to doing night shifts again. Hey, it don't matter, I did it for like, what, 25 years or something daft like that, so I'm sure I can fall straight back into it. I just know that I'm going to be very tired for the foreseeable future. Anyway, it's now 20 to 5. I'm going to head on home because I'm sure Harley's waiting for me. Whew, I think someone's turned summer on. Look how bright it is. It's red hot. Can you tell? Because I've just walked in and we were roasting. I've got a sweat on, blimey. I need water. Oh, I'm very thirsty. That's better. I remember me saying I've had some good luck with charity shops of late, like the TV recorder. Well, let me show you some things. About 2 months ago, I bought this album. It's got a lot of classic bands on it, like Duran Duran, Frankie Goes to Hollywood, The Human League, etc. But what I didn't realise is when I bought it, it was number 3. So since I got that, I've been thinking, I need to find the first 2. And a few days after I went to the Peak District with Harley, I finished work and I thought, oh, I'll just go in the local charity shop. They had on the shelves number 2 for only £1, as you can see. And I've looked online for these as well, but like 10, 12 quid each. So I'm doing well. But also on the same shelf that I found this, I found the final Michael Jackson album I've been after on CD, History, and I've played all of them. They work immaculate, so I'm really chuffed. And that was only £1 as well. So now I've got all the Michael Jackson albums on CD finally. I only started collecting them, what, 6 years ago when I found, was it Dangerous? When I was in Carmarthen, was it, I think? when I was camping in South Wales. So yeah, now I've got them all and I'm super happy about it. I just hope soon I will find the first of them 80s albums. Right guys, I'm gonna sign off now. I really don't want to walk in here, it's way too bright. I'm gonna have to close the curtains. Oh, hold on, before I do that, put these on. Well, hopefully that means summer has actually arrived. Anyway, like I said, I'm gonna sign off now. If you noticed, I'm filming you. Wow, we were only out there for like 25 minutes. It is that hot. Right, like I said, I'm gonna go. All that's left for me to say now is thank you for watching and subscribing if you have, and liking this video if you did. Until the next time, peace out. Tell you something else I'm glad about. The fact that I was able to take these off my work boots as soon as I got home. They were hurting my feet. It's because there's no sole in them. I had to bin them months and months ago because they were in tatters. I mean, my poor feet, they're humming. Just listen.